Hey guys, Game Boy here. Welcome to another episode or video. I did record a video of me over the weekend, but I didn't get the chance to upload it. That I will upload when I get a chance, and I will let you know when I upload it. Well, you should be able to know. You got the notifications, hopefully. Alright. Let's see. Alright. So this first story comes from Super Mario Odyssey. A Twitter user by the name of Sires M or Skyers M. I'm not sure how to say that, but I'll leave a link to it down below. Maybe you can tell me how to say that. He managed to dig up some information on the DLC, which I think I talked about maybe a couple videos ago. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think I did talk about DLC for at least one game. And he tweeted about it and said, "Looks like besides adding the newly available outfits, the new Mario update removed references to the Link suit/cap." And he even left a link, and the link leads to some possible new outfits. Of course, this is both suits and hats. There's Harriet, Rango, Spewart, and Topper. Now, I'm assuming at least one or three of those are the rabbit mini-bosses from, of course, Mario Odyssey, but I don't really know, because I haven't played Mario Odyssey. I don't have a Switch, which I would love to get one. I'm planning on getting one. But Nintendo hasn't really said anything about this. So, also, people say that they want a costume of Bowser for Mario, and then they're wanting a costume of Wario for Mario, and they want a costume of Luigi, have them vice versa. And I think that's good, really, but I think we should get either Wario or Waluigi. I mean, it'd be great if we could see them in the main Mario games. Wario only appeared in one of the main Mario games, and that was all the way back in 1996 or 1986, I believe. And Waluigi just hasn't appeared in them at all. So maybe Waluigi, I don't know. I would love to see a Waluigi costume in there. Next story comes from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So the Guardian figure is coming out sometime in August for just $55. I don't know. That's all the details I have. I don't have an exact release date, and I do apologize for that. Next story comes from Kirby Star Allies. The demo of this is now available on the eShop on the Nintendo Switch. Look out for that. Next story comes from Fire Emblem Heroes. This game won Mobile Game of the Year, so congrats to Intelligent Systems, the developers of it, and of course Nintendo, the publishers of it. Next story comes from the Tekken series. So Bandai Namco has now confirmed that they are bringing back the Tekken World Tour. I never heard of that. I didn't know. I'm assuming that's kind of some kind of a big tournament, kind of like with Call of Duty and Overwatch. I don't really know all the details. I don't know when the event starts, but I do know that they did confirm that the Tekken World Tour is coming back. Next story comes from the Halo series. The TV show is back, and that will begin filming later this year. Also, Amblin Entertainment and Showtime are actually, of course, teaming up to make up another season. Next story comes from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The update for that with the New Game Plus mode, that came out last Friday, so maybe you already have that, maybe you don't because you don't own a Switch, which I can kind of see why, because those things are $400, so. Well, they're actually $300, but if you want the controllers and everything, that's about $420 something, so. So yeah, pretty pricey, but probably worth it. Next story comes from the Plants vs. Zombies series. So I guess this is going to be kind of like a game that I'm regularly talking about because on an Amazon UK listing, It was for a new Plants vs. Zombies comic book, and there was according to the listing, it said this. It will bridge between Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 and Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 3. I guess that confirms that we're getting a Garden Warfare 3. But if EA is working on a new one, we're probably going to get that announced at the pre-E3 this year in June. So, like I said, maybe, maybe not. I always say there's a chance of something not happening. There's a chance of something happening. I don't know. Next story comes from Chrono Trigger. I talked about this, I think, in the last video, where this game got a port to the Steam, and still were some major problems with it. Let me fix that. Can you see me alright? But they are investigating it and see what problems that you guys have been having with the game. They will fix what they can and then give a full fleshed out update. So hopefully you guys will be happy and stop threatening those people. That would be great. Next story comes from Splatoon 2, the Splatfest. Of course, there's something called a Splatfest. That's on March 9th, or in other words, I think next Friday, or this Friday, I think. And they always ask a question, like, are you good guys or bad guys? Are you books or movies? Well, the question for this one is kind of weird. Are you team chicken or team egg? Which one came first? Chicken or the egg? Of course, the chicken. God made the chicken. Next story comes from Call of Duty World War II. So I think in the last video I talked about the paint jobs that could possibly be coming. I have an update for that. They didn't respond to Kotaku, but I do have, I guess, an update. So Michael Condrey, the now ex-Sledgehammer boss, after he tweeted something out about when he said "Viva la Resistance" and stuff like that, so the custom paint jobs are coming, but there is no exact release date for that yet. Sledgehammer Games even said on a blog post, "Okay, we got ahead of ourselves here. This is a feature that we know the community wants, and we are committed to delivering. We're actively testing it within the studio. The testing is taking longer than we initially anticipated. We shouldn't have mentioned timing before we were ready, and we sincerely apologize for that mistake. With that lesson in mind, we won't set a new date until our testing has concluded. Our goal is to wrap this work up very soon, and once we do, we will provide an update with more concrete timing." So they wanted to come out very, 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 very soon, but they can't with the testing is taking longer than usual. So it could come later than usual. Okay. What's wrong with my camera? Did it just brighten up? Okay, that's kind of weird. I don't know what's wrong with my camera. That's kind of weird. Okay. Get out of there. No, get out. There. Next story comes from Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. The Custom Night update is coming out soon. What is happening to my camera? What is happening? That's kind of weird. Okay. And Scott Cawthon, the creator, of course, has been teasing a little bit of it. On the official Scott Games website, he's been actually revealed a little bit of the update's office design. And on another post on Steam, he said this: "You should see a lot of familiar items. This office uses props from every office in the game series. As you can see, 2 doors, 2 vents, and 2 giant hoses hanging from the ceiling. So, 6 ways that death can come swiftly." No comment on that, but the update is coming soon. So, yeah, just a heads up. Next story comes from 2 games. I don't really talk about them, but thank God something happened over them. Deus Ex Mankind Divided and Deus Ex Human Revolution. So they have a discount Damn it, I didn't put the website. So sorry. I'll see if I can figure out the website tomorrow because I did not, my dumb self did not put that. Okay. So Deus Ex Mankind Divided is just $6, which I'm thinking is on Amazon or something. And Deus Ex Human Revolution is only $3. So in total, if you're getting both of these games, should be about $9, $10, something like that. Next story comes from Medieval. So if you don't know what this game is, came out all the way back in 1998 for the original PlayStation. It was developed and published by Sony. So I will find out what the release date for this game is when the E3 2018 comes. They're going to announce this during the Sony PlayStation press conference. Seriously, is there something wrong with my camera, or is that my light? What? Okay. But yeah, I don't know what the exact release date is yet, so please hold on. Speaking of release dates, The Last of Us 2, that, again, don't have an exact release date, but it is confirmed that it will come out sometime next year. I think it's been happening or something, or whatever. Next story comes from For Honor. So Ubisoft has now announced on March 6th, or in other words, tomorrow, you will be able to play on their dedicated servers. So, yeah, after a year of waiting, we finally get that. So, yeah, look out for that. Next story comes from Prey. If you don't know what Prey is, this came out last year, in 2017. Developed by Arcane Studios and Bethesda Softworks for the PS4 and the PC. Well, on the official Prey Twitter account, which I'll leave a link to down below, they said, quote, "Do we really know what's out there?" And they linked a picture with the camera turning towards a moon. And so a lot of people have been saying, this is going to be for, like, we're going to have an alien DLC or a outer space DLC, whatever. You know, I'm okay as long as it's in space. I'm like a little kid. Yay! Voice cracked for a minute there. Also a Reddit user by the name of Shape in the Glass, he spotted a Twitter user known as Chasmacorp, which I'll leave a link to his Twitter. He caught Chasmacorp posting low-key hints over the last week, and plus, on top of this, plenty of people from Arcane Studios are actually following this guy. So, of course, Arcane Studios are the developers of this, as I said not even a minute ago, if you weren't paying attention. So, yeah. Next story, final story actually, comes from the Battlefield series. So, this was actually, when this first came about, this was actually leaked by a YouTuber with 456 subscribers, known as Drakesden. I'll leave a link to his channel. I think, hang on, I didn't put link. At least I remembered it, right? And he's kind of known for spreading a lot of Battlefield-related information and news. So, yeah, and now we have a confirmed name for the new Battlefield called Battlefield 5. I don't know, honestly. I thought it was going to be like a Battlefield 2 or something. I don't think we're ever going to get a Bad Company 3, in my opinion. But if we do, I will be surprised. So... Alright. Also, guys, if you like this video, leave a thumbs up. Please request any game, like anything at all. I mean, that's kind of the main reason why we've been having... why we haven't been having that many games to talk about, because no one's been requesting games, and this is literally all the stuff we have. So, please request something. I mean, after like, I think 5 hours of doing this, I think, you know, this is literally all the stuff we had to talk about today. So, yeah, Yeah. Yeah. I hate my life. Oh, God. I hate my life so bad. No, I don't. No, I don't. I love my life. Sarcasm. Alright. So, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. And I know I point this way, but I don't even know where. Because I watch it on my tablet. I don't really vlog with my tablet because, you know, I don't know how, but I accidentally deleted my camera app. So, I don't know how that happened, but someone did. I know I didn't do it, but I know someone did. Or at least uninstalled it or whatever. But I do watch all this stuff on my tablet, so I know I point this way, when sometimes I should just point that way. So that's kind of a mistake, a small mistake of mine. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.